All right, let's give a warm welcome to Dave.
Has anyone here ever called a suicide hotline? All right, just me. That's what I was expecting. Okay, the thing about calling a suicide hotline, especially if you've never done it before, is all you want to do is talk to somebody. You don't know what to expect, so you just want to talk to someone. So I called my best friend, Aubrey, and I was like, I'm sure she'll talk to me. And she answered the phone. I was just like, hey, you have a minute? She said, no, I'm on my way out the door. So I called, and you don't know what to expect, but what you do not expect is to be put on hold. I was on hold for so long. When the girl finally picked up, I was just expecting her to say, just go ahead and get it over with. So we were on the phone so long, I have no idea how long it was. And she didn't help. I mean, well, it helped a little. I'm still here, obviously. But I was on the phone with her for so long. She actually said, I hope you feel better. I hope this has really helped you out. But we're going to need to go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah. And then I was like, okay. I had no idea how to end the phone call. So, we hung up. And then I thought about it. And I was like, there is no way that the suicide hotline playbook says if you're talking to someone and they're hopeless and you just want to pull the trigger, tell them to go ahead, wrap it up, put it around their neck, throw it over a strong beam, kick the stool out, and get on with it. So I heard a groan. Thank you. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I can't see who it was, but thank you. Thank you for the groan. That's awesome. So... Oh, you know who doesn't like that bit? Aubrey. So when I got here, Dave, who runs the thing, who's great, he told me that so he told me that one of the owners received a complaint 2 weeks ago that I was offensive. So, whoa, oh my goodness. So, I really hope you're here tonight. So, has anyone ever accidentally gotten a hooker? Okay. Okay. It's not as difficult as it sounds. I was very young. I had just moved to Atlanta. I was like 25 years old. Naive in Atlanta. Lonely, young, stupid, broke. So I'm in a bar, and I'm like alone, as usual. And I see this really hot girl who, oddly enough, is dressed like a hooker. And, we hit it off. And I'm like, wow, somebody actually likes me. Then the next morning, she says, I think it's time to settle up. So I was like, I didn't know what she meant. I was like, And then 20 minutes later, I was like $500 more broke. Has anyone here had a gender reveal party? It's like you're going to have a boy or a girl. It used to be simple that one side of the cake would be blue if it was a boy, or the cake would be blue if it was a boy, it'd be pink if it was a girl. Now people blow themselves up and kill their friends and try to get a viral video. And I understand that you get excited about your kids, you love your kids, your family loves your kids. You know who doesn't love your kids? Anyone outside of your family. So, if you send Christmas cards out and it's a picture of your children, nobody wants that. Christmas cards have Santas and reindeers and Frosties. So if you have pictures of your kids, that's for you. Just keep that. So I don't have, I'm sure you could tell I don't really have anything too exciting going on in my life. The most exciting thing I've done lately is I got a new mattress. You don't see a lot of, mattress reveal parties. Hey, it's a single, because no one's ever going to be in that bed with you. So it was weird. I'm getting the mattress, and the sales guy is is trying to help everyone. And there's a really, really, really old lady that comes in, like really old. And, she leaves, she didn't get anything. And someone made a comment to the manager, like, oh, it must be weird. You get, like, someone who's really old in here. It might be their last mattress. And he's like, yeah, I never know what to say to them. And I was like, did you consider offering her a coffin? Yes, thank you so much for the groans. So I have really, really bad insomnia, like every night. And, all my friends are always like, oh, you should take something. And, like, my life? Okay, so everyone knows that, like, the food here is great, the drinks are great, the staff is great. Yeah. Cheap applause, thank you. So, one thing I just found out that's the best thing about this place is their senior discount starts when you're 55. Which part of it made me mad because I'm like, I'm going to be eligible for this in 5 years and I don't want to eat here anymore. So I actually made that stupid joke on, I think, Facebook last night. Like, it makes me not want to eat here anymore. Someone who works here actually responded, well, most places start at 65 and we start at 55. I was like, please don't come to the open mic tomorrow. Okay, has anyone heard of Delta 8 THC? Right, me neither. I found out about this like 2 days ago. It's legal, it is safe, 100% legal and safe, it's natural, it's some kind of THC derivative. And, no, it's not CBD, it's THC8. There is CBD, of course, but you can Google it. And, oh. No, but have you Googled THC8, or do you know what it is? Okay. I'm being heckled. No, I'm not being heckled. I'm actually having a conversation, which is really unusual for me, so I'm kind of excited. I got a little one-on-one interaction. I forgot about you guys. I'm sorry. Well, can we talk later? Oh, okay. He said no. All right. I have my cheat sheet here. I got to flip it. Okay. I got to be politically correct. I was warned. Did you guys see that Walter Mondale died the other day? Does anyone know who Walter Mondale is? I got a hand. Okay. All right, so Walter Mondale died the other day, and 13 people showed up at his funeral. That's how many electoral votes he got. That's my favorite joke. I know nobody would get it. You have no idea how happy I am. Okay, all right, no more politics. Did you guys see there's another video of Joe Biden stumbling up the steps trying to get an Air Force One? FDR didn't have that much trouble with stairs. So, okay, and the thing with Biden is obviously he's older, his mind's not all there, to put it nicely. So, essentially his brain is mush. Kennedy had better brain power when Jackie O was trying to pick up pieces off the back of a limo. Okay, so if people are like, oh, that's political, why don't you do any Donald Trump jokes? There aren't any Donald Trump jokes left. They've all been done. If he fell up some stairs, I'd joke about that too. Okay, you know the worst part of telling your friends that you're going to do an open mic? The jokes that they start sending you. Oh, so the other day in the news, it said that a female astronaut was the first woman to reach the deepest part of the ocean. And I thought, didn't she go the wrong way? Okay, so I'm gonna not, don't want to offend anyone. So, quick question: Are there any racists here? you can say no. Okay, so, like, my name's Dave. This guy's name's Dave. There's probably a couple Johns and Mikes and whatever's in here. And we have boring names. Like, white people have really boring names. Now, black people will name their kids anything as long as it sounds cool. Okay? So they'll name their kids after mushrooms. It'll be like, shiitake, kremori, portobello. So now here's the thing. I talked about that joke to all of my black friends, and they said it was okay. Okay? All of my black friends, both of them said it was fine. Okay, here's the last thing I got. And I'll leave you alone. This is, if the staff could just for a second listen, is that possible? All right, anyone who works here, if you are not sleeping with someone who works here, raise your hand. Okay, I know it's visual, but no one raised their hand. Thanks, everybody.